So yesterday I posted a video about this black woman who is trending because she said that black women are lazy. So of course, me being a life coach and in ministry, I decided to give my feedback and my commentary on the video because it's not true. Very stereotypical of her to say that, and I would expect that ignorant comment to come from a white person, a Becky or a Karen, but when it's one of your own that says something like that, it makes it kind of hard to receive, you know, because first of all, it's just not true. So let me say this, let me be clear, because I myself, being a black woman, was highly offended and insulted by that ignorant comment that she made, because number one, it's just not true. Black women are some of the most educated, successful, hardworking women that I know. I know several hardworking, educated, not lazy, successful black women. Hundreds. I know nurses. My grandmother is a nurse. My mom is a nurse. I have friends that are nurses, well, old friends and classmates that were nurses, who are all black women. Entrepreneurs. Black women own daycares. Black women are some of the most educated women that there are. We have the most degrees. We're the most educated. We're the ones that's working in corporate America. We are entrepreneurs and the business owners, okay? So it just amazes me how a person can fix their mouth, especially a black woman, to say that black women are lazy. That's just not true. And I don't receive that. And first and foremost, it kills me of the hypocrisy, because you know what? When it comes to black women, people have so much to say about us, so much negativity. But it's like, you can sit up here and say that black women are on Section 8 and down talking black women for being CNAs, and say that we're lazy when some black women don't have to work, or if they want to be taken care of. And you can sit up here and call us lazy, but you don't have that same energy for white women who don't work or don't have to work, and their husbands take care of them, and they don't have to contribute anything to the bills. You won't call a white woman lazy for not having to work or not wanting to work or being on government assistance, but you will belittle and down talk and undermine a black woman who doesn't have to work or who doesn't want to work. But you don't have that same energy for white people. You see, it's the hypocrisy for me. You don't have that same energy. You don't have that smoke for Italian women who are wives of Bob Mosses, who don't have to work, and they man take good care of them with drug money and mob money, and their women don't have to work. But you don't have that same energy. You don't have that same smoke for them. But it just amazes me at how people always want to undermine and belittle black women. Okay, it amazes me, because let me explain something to you. You didn't have that same energy for white women who were too sorry and too lazy to rear their own children and to pump their own milk for their own children. Okay, black women, when we were slaves, we breastfed babies that we did not birth. We cooked and cleaned up after children and grown people that we did not birth. Okay, it was us who was working in the fields. It was us who were pumping breast milk for white babies that we didn't birth. It was us that was raising kids because the white woman was too sorry to do it herself. So it amazes me at how you can call us lazy, but that's not lazy, huh? You won't call a white woman lazy who was the wife of a plantation owner, but she wasn't lazy, huh? You don't have that same smoke for her, huh? You don't have that same smoke for Becky, who doesn't have to work because her husband has a 6-figure salary and she don't have to work. You don't have that same energy for her. Okay, white people, I'm not racist, I'm not prejudiced, so don't get it twisted. But let's be clear. Black people have had to work for everything in this country, and we built this country for free. Okay, this country would not be what it was if it was not for the free slave labor that built this country. This country, this great country of the USA, was the backs of black slaves for free. Okay, and we weren't giving anything. We were not giving any reparations. We wasn't giving no 3 acres and a mule. We wasn't giving anything, no reparations, no nothing. Everything we have got in this country, we work for it. And if a black woman does want to receive benefits, welfare benefits, or child support, or whatever, guess what? We deserve it. You know why? Because we was never incentivized, or we was never compensated for the free labor that our blood, sweat, and tears went into building this country to make it what it is. So where's your smoke for all the white women who don't have to work? Where's your smoke for the Hispanic women who husbands take care of them and they don't have to work? Are they lazy? Where's the smoke for them? So y'all can miss me with that. And I get so sick and tired of people trying to belittle and downgrade and degrade and undermine black women and calling us lazy, and it's just not true. But you want to label us and stereotype us when black women are some of the most educated, successful, hard working women that I know. I know multiple black women who have 2 jobs. I had 2 jobs. At one point I had 3 jobs. So it's not true. And you can keep your mouth off of us. And I think I speak for all black women when I say we are not lazy. We are tired. We are tired of taking care of kids by ourselves. We are tired of doing it all and being underappreciated and devalued. So we're not lazy. We're tired. Okay? There's a difference. Know the difference. Okay? And for the record, let me set the record straight. Let me make one thing clear to you. All people came from black women. Let me be clear. Okay? The first woman, Eve, was not a white woman. She was a black woman. Okay? Let me explain something to you. Because so many people want to turn their nose down on black people and on black women. But guess who the first mother of civilization was? It was Eve. And guess what? She was black. She wasn't white. And you know how I know? And you don't even come on here and say, oh, it doesn't matter what color she was, because the devil is a liar. The first black woman, the first woman on the earth was a black woman. Because you know how I know? Because genetics, because of science, because of the Bible. You know why? Because white women can't produce black children. Okay? It's impossible. They're incapable of producing melanin. All right? The only people who can produce all races are black people. You can get any color from a black person, but you can't get a black baby from a white person. Now let that sink in. So since you despise your own people, ma'am, and since so many people want to downgrade and degrade black women and call us lazy, guess what? All humanity came from black women. All humanity, all people of every tongue, every tribe, and every nation came from a black woman, because Eve was black, and that is a fact. And on that note, shalom. Good day.